Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am currently doing a voiceover. I decided to do a voiceover, and this will be in regards of the Slenderman nail set that I just decided to do out of nowhere. So yes, let's get started. I wanted to make a quick little introduction. I don't have my mic on right now. I was planning on doing a voiceover on this next little project that I wanted to do, and as I stated and showed earlier, I wanted to do Slenderman. Well, when we were doing this, my husband thought that I was doing a set of random killers or Halloween themed killers, but that's why he stated to do the middle finger as Slenderman, and I'm like, no, this is a theme set for Sam, so Slenderman will be way out of the theme. I only wanted the teddy bear, although Sam doesn't have a teddy bear. He is a little demon child or whatever. That's why I thought a teddy bear was going to be more suitable, right? But we decided to go with his sack candy instead. But yes, I want to try to do Slenderman real quick. I showed the picture earlier. That's the reference picture I am going to go based off of. Going back to this set. This was really fun to do, especially using this solid extension nail gel. It was really, I recommend this. I recommend this so much. And I got this from, I want to say Temu, but TikTok as well. I cannot remember. I cannot remember. It's either those two. I did not get it from Amazon, I don't believe. I got to go back and check to make sure. I got it a while ago, but it was fun using it, especially for the his lollipop here. Again, look how awesome. I'm very proud of this set. Was it fun to do? Hell yes, it was. Was it fun to edit? Hell no, because I was fighting for my life editing this 4-hour video just for this 3 nails. I was just editing, and then I didn't have internal storage, and then I keep losing the editing footage like 4 times. It was a whole mess. And then my last edit attempt, I posted it without music. That's how frustrated I was. I didn't realize I posted it without music, so I apologize for that. I just wanted it up and going already. So I've learned a lot with editing, with all the mistakes and everything. Again, I am new to this editing world, editing in details, yeah, so bear with me. Again, I apologize for my last video. I didn't get to put any music, so it's like all dead quiet. But yes, this was very fun to do. Was it fun to edit? No, never is. So that is what I'm going to do. I am going to do Slenderman for my next little set. Hopefully the editing process does not give me a hard time this time, and hopefully things go well. But yes, I'll go ahead and get started, and I will do a voiceover for this one. I think it'll be best going forward. But thank you again for watching, and let's get started. Alrighty, so here you're gonna see me grab some rosin white, and like I stated many times in my video, I take pictures with the hand, so I do it this way, so that way I can see where the cuticle ends. And after I finish the nail design, then I go ahead and fill in the negative spaces where the cuticle covers it. So that's what I'm doing here. wanted to stop real quick. I forgot that I had this candy glaze. Really, that would have been so perfect for my lollipop. I think maybe. Who knows? Who knows? But I need to remember that I have this candy glaze semi-solid gel. That orange would have been perfect to give that candy effect. Really. All right, just wanted to say this real quick. And this is this fast forward and stop. Don't mind it. It's for me when I edit to indicate the areas that I need to fast forward and to stop. So when I'm talking, I could just stop right there. But all right. And you know, I'm a mess. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's only if I'm not voiceovering. But I wanted to do a voiceover in this. So sorry. I might just edit that out, but who knows? I'll just probably leave it in just so you can see my mistakes. My bad. And there too, I just wanted to try something new just to make my editing life much easier. I tend to want to explain myself a lot on what I'm doing on the video. I just go back and forth like, you know, talking during a video isn't working or doing a voiceover isn't working. But I forgot that I wanted to do that method. So I'll probably go back and try to do that method to see how that works out with the, you know, stop and then fast forwarding and stop or whatever. So that way I can just scroll through and see if I like it that way. But who knows? I can try it on my next video. But anyway, here I had took that gray roslyn and tried to do a what is it, a ombre, but it didn't work out. So I went in and took a solid gel black and did the ombre look instead, just to give it a cloudy look. And now I brought out the 4D gels, the white and the black, and you're going to see me sculpt it here. So here I am just sculpting it. But going back to editing, I stated earlier that I edited like 4 times, and my video for Sam, the nail art Sam, Halloween trick or treat, it was a 4-hour video. So I was just so exhausted at that point. Again, I do apologize for uploading about the video, but I am over it. I just wanted to try to just get it out there before Halloween starts and before October ends. So that goes with that. And then I gotta be careful on how I edit as well. If you haven't watched my old videos, I love putting GIFs and little jokes and stuff like that in my videos. I take the time to put in texts, little captions and GIFs. But I believe the first video the first editing that I did, the first video editing I did with the Sam's Nail Art Trick or Treat, an hour and 30 minutes in the editing process, I had put in a GIF, and for whatever reason, when I overlaid that GIF onto my video, it, I guess, deleted my whole 4-hour video and just replaced it with that GIF. So that was the first night. And then I woke up the following day, started at 8 in the morning just for it to fail later. I was editing all day, redid the whole putting in the GIFs, you know, taking time on my editing, and it erased on me in the afternoon. And the next 2 edits, that's when I just wanted to hurry up and get it through. So yeah, 4-hour video footage keep disappearing on me, keep messing up. because my internal storage and the GIF problem. And so after the 4 edits, the 4th one was the charm, and I still messed up. So again, I am sorry. So I am trying to play it a little smart, like after this little last, recording of my voiceover right now, I am going to go ahead and stop and save my progress on editing. And I'm going to do that throughout my editing process. And at the same time, just, you know, try to slow down and focus on editing and save it in between. So hopefully that works out for me. And then I'm also going to screenshot where I left off, so that way I can just go ahead and see where I left off. So hopefully this is better. Like I said, I learned a lot from my mistakes, and then I'm also going to make an additional copy of my current edits. So wish me luck, guys. So far, I'm liking this way of editing. I think it's helped me a lot and being more smart about it. And I think I am going to try that flashcard with the fast forward and the stop, just so that way I can just do my voiceovers or just talk while I'm doing the video. But at the same time, I'm also I also want to just speed it through this way so it's not too slow, you know. So I might use that method when I am talking on the video, but just try to remain doing, you know, the voiceover, so that way my videos can remain fast forward, if that makes sense. So going back to the nail, I had sculpted Slenderman. I had put some eye sockets and made the shape of his nose by pinching it. I made his suit. So I am cleaning up his white shirt right there off of his black suit. And this black 40 gel, it's really, really soft compared to the other 40 gels that I have used in this palette. You know, it was very easy to use and it didn't dry or crack. So I really liked it, the black 40 gel. For sure, it was easy to mold. It was easy to form what I wanted to form. So here I am just filling in and overlapping the white so it's much brighter, and then just cleaning off his shoulders to show the shoulders. So that's what I'm doing there. And I'm not sure if, you know, people would actually sit down and watch, you know, 1 to 2 hour to 4 hour videos. So I mean, if I would, if I want to learn and see how they are doing it, you know. So, but not many people have the time to do that. So I do struggle on trying to make the videos shorter to show my process. I love showing my process on how I did it from scratch. But the thing is, if I do show my process, it can go up to 4 hours. So I'm having a little issues on how to do that and make it shorter. Here I am bringing out the Rosalind red. I was going to do his tie red because I did see some pictures of his tie being red, but the majority of pictures I saw on Google was black. So you're going to see me do it red here, but then I would take it off and went with the black instead. I mean, I don't see an issue with, you know, showing my whole product progress on step by step, and maybe just, you know, make one video of showing the whole process and not, you know, fast forward anything, and then go back and do re-edits and make it even shorter on some parts. I don't know. My son, my oldest, told me to do that, to show the original process from A to Z, and then make shorts and section it out that way and post it that way. And if people is interested, they can go ahead and watch the full video. So I thought that was very interesting, but that means more editing and more headaches. So I don't know what I want to do yet. That sounds like a good idea though. So here you're just basically seeing me just coloring his tie and just, you know, cleaning him up a bit. Later you're also going to see me do some shading work with the solid, excuse me, the semi-solid gel. I did the shadowing or shading work with that method in the past. So it worked perfectly for Slenderman because, you know, he's in the shadows. He's always in the woods, you know, being a little pedo. That's basically what I see him as, a little pedo, hiding in the woods in the dark all the time. I had, you know, I only did this nail, again, like I stated earlier, because my husband said Slenderman. So I was like, oh, why not? I wanted to do a Slenderman nail set in the past, and then for him to say that just pushed me even further to do it real quick. And believe it or not, his was a little more pain in the ass because of his tentacle things. I don't know what those are, tentacles or tentacle branches or whatever. That was a little hard to deal with because my room was a little hot. So that solid builder gel was just sticking to my palette and my freaking rubber finger glove thing. It was just a mess. You're going to see it later in the video. But here I did the shading with a semi-solid black gel from that mortar gel palette, cleaning up his face a bit. I wasn't worried about the staining. Like, that's the downfall of using that method. It does stain the white. So if you don't want no staining, I would recommend, doing a top coat over the lighter parts of the face or anything you're drawing and you don't want, no smudging or no staining. Any areas you don't want staining, I would recommend putting a top coat on it prior to doing the shading with that semi-solid black gel, because it will stain. And it didn't bother me with Slenderman because, like I said, he is always in the shadow, always, behind something. So it didn't matter with the staining. It went along with how he should look, So here I'm going to use the dabbing method with that semi-solid black gel for some more shading in the back. And then I'm going to draw some tree branches. I was trying to get it to be like more of a foggy look. So that's what I was trying to do there. Right here, as I was making the branches, I should have just used the black spider gel to do the branches, to give it more of a slight 3D texture. Oh well. So here I'm going to finish it off with a matte top coat, and this nail is done, and this will go in the middle finger. So next, I believe I did the thumb and the pinky. Yes, I did the thumb and pinky next. Gosh, I just finished this yesterday and I know I already forgot. My bad, y'all. So on the thumb and the pinky, again, on the finger first, so that way I can see where the cuticle ends. I decided to do the thumb and the pinky the same, match. They both match. And I am going to hand draw his suit up close to his chest. So his neck down. Because, like I said, in the games that when I see my kids play, he's always hiding. And that's what you would see, his suit. That's the first thing you'll see is his suit. Not his face or anything. Just his suit. So that's what I am trying to get. That's how the middle finger is looking with Slenderman. But yes, so you're going to see me here using the black liner gel and the Beetles black to draw his suit, his up close portion of his suit with the thumb and a pinky. And I am going to use the spider gel to make some random lines to indicate that there were branches. Again, he's hiding behind trees. And I'm going to do some shading work because he's in the shadows, to indicate he's, again, hiding or just right there in the corner somewhere. So that's what I'm doing here. And oh my goodness, the satisfaction of doing the chevron tip. Is that what you call it? The chevron tip? Not a French tip, but the chevron tip. I enjoyed doing the chevron tips here. It was very, very relaxing. So I went over it with the black liner gel first, and then covered the majority of the black with the Beetles black. I need to order myself some Beetles white since I love the Beetles black. So I need to go back and order me some of that, and plus order me some more black liner gel. I practically, after this nail set, since it was practically all black, I used half the little container, so I need to go back and order me some black liner gel as well. I mean, I can use the black Beetles polish, but I rather use that for like covering more. You're painting the whole portion of the nail instead. Painting a big portion and using the black liner gels just for line work, and using the Beetles black for bigger portions of the nail coverage, for black coverage. So again, here there's his collar, and then his tie. I got a little disappointed later when I used the matte. I don't know why with the matte, when I do my thin lines, it kind of makes my thin lines disappear. So at the end, you really didn't see his collar. I don't know, that's in my opinion. Maybe I overdid it with the shading work, I don't know, but I mean, it still came out okay. But the collar should have been more visible at least. So on the pinky, I'm doing the same thing with the thumb. I'm so proud of myself over the years watching myself work, lining work. I used to hate lining work because I can never get a thin freaking line. I thought that, you just needed a steady hand and not a heavy hand, you know? I thought that you were supposed to be light in your hands, and not press down too hard, but no, it was the brush. I just needed a thinner lining brush. And I discovered it one day on a TikTok. This one TikToker stated, I forgot which video I learned it from, but she got an old liner brush and she trimmed off the majority of the brush and left like a couple of strands, and that made the line really thin. So I found one of my old brushes that I had for years and I wasn't using it no more, so it didn't bother me when I cut it up, and yeah, it worked. So I found out the hard way. I thought it was just because I had a heavy hand. So all these years when I was painting with acrylic and everything, so right here, going back to this real quick, this is where I think I overdid it on the shading work, and it kind of, I don't know, it kind of like faded the collar part. So here I'm doing the shading work, showing the portion where the light shines a bit. So yeah, but anyway, I thought I had a heavy hand and I just was gonna suck forever on doing line work, but no, it's just the brushes. So if you feel that your if you feel that your lining work is not all good, it's your brush. Try looking for an old brush that you don't want to use. Cut off the majority of the brush, leave a couple strands on the brush. Oh my god, right here I had drilled my freaking nail and it was bothering me so freaking much, so I had to go back and redo my top coat right there, just in case you're wondering. I hear some glitches on my voice recording, so my bad. I don't know if it's just glitching at the moment, but hopefully when I upload it, it doesn't glitch, because last time it was glitching like this and then I uploaded it and it wasn't glitching. So hopefully guys, hopefully. But anyway, back to the brushes. Yes, go find yourself an old brush. Oh, before I go ahead and talk there, I had outlined the suit. Of course, I'm clumsy as always. I'm outlining that suit so that way you can see the suit, the color of the suit and everything with that Rosalind gray. But get yourself an old liner brush, cut a good amount of the bristles off and leave a couple, and watch yourself do some thin ass freaking flawless lines. And I found out the hard way. Well, found out years later. I was just told that I wasn't good at it and that I need to be light-handed and not heavy-handed. What freaking bullshit. It's your brushes. And the brushes that I'm using here, I had bought it from Temu and they work awesome. I can't remember how much I got it for, but it came in a set of 4, I want to believe. It came with 4 different lengths. So the brushes I'm using is from Temu, very cheap, and it works awesome with the line work, as you can see. And if I want a thicker line, I just simply take more of the gel polish and just smother the bristles. But if not, I kind of take the gel and then put whatever remaining gel on the brush on a palette, and then I kind of smear it into my brush, all around my brush, and take the excess off my brush, and when I draw it on the nail, it comes out fine every single time. And if it's too thin, then I just simply go over it again. So here you're going to see me bring out that black spider gel, and I was making a whole ass mess. I was having so much fun with this, not realizing that I was going overboard by dipping the shit out of my brush here. I am using the brush that comes with it. The brush on the spider gel is more like plastic looking. I don't know if that makes sense, but it has more like a plastic texture. I don't know, at least in my thought. So I'm using the spider gel to try to make thin branches. I mean, I could have went over it with some lime, some black liner gel, but I just wanted that, you know, that texture on the nail, because it does give it a little rise, little texture on the nail. So that's what I want. So here I'm just making random lines for the branches. And that spider gel is so hard to clean off the brush. So make sure you are using the brush that comes with it. Like, again, the brush looks like plastic to me, if anything. So here I'm going to matte coat it, and watch, you're gonna see my line work for the collar disappear. So I was like a little disappointing in that. I don't know. It could have been, you know, better, more visible. I mean, you can see the tie, but it is what it is. It's okay. So now the fun part. Now going in with that same Rosalind gray.
And oh my goodness, my phone wants to record in portrait mode. This portion, I am so upset, and I apologize. And it has to be that last two fingers, right?
The last two fingers, that was the most difficult one, and I wanted you to see it clearly, and I wanted to record on portrait. That happened because my phone decided to want to slide off my tripod for whatever reason. So I was messing with that. In the middle of recording, I had paused the video, and when I took my phone off, I guess I didn't turn it back to landscape. So that's very annoying. So I apologize for that, y'all. I hope you can see that. Please watch it on a big screen or something. So I had to use the gray for the background, and I am going to bring out that clear sculpting gel, clear sculpting solid builder gel, whatever you want to call it. So again, I bought this off of Temu. I believe it was like $8 or $10 that I bought it. It was a good size container too. And this is where the fun happened. The room was hot. It was going okay at first, and then it started sticking all over my freaking palette. There it is. That's when it starts to just stick all over the place, and it was just so annoying. You're gonna see me fighting with it and everything. It was just crazy sticky. It was not acting up with me when I did the lollipop, so I don't know why it was acting up with me here. But again, it can be the temperature from the room, so I just worked with it. I didn't want to deal with, you know, putting it in the fridge, waiting for it to cool down. I didn't want to deal with it, so I just fought my way through it. So you're gonna see me here just messing with it, trying to, you know, make thin branches, tentacle things. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if this is tentacles or branches. Tentacles. Branch tentacles? I don't know. But he has these tentacle branch things that come off to the side where he would grab you, and it turned him into a tree or whatever the hell he does. So that's what I'm trying to do, is trying to make his tentacle things here. And I could have used the black 40 gel, but I felt that it would be too dry. for it, but again, when I think about it now, it probably would have been a lot better and easier to do. It would probably hold up a lot more, but I wasn't sure because when I did his suit, it wasn't cracking or anything. But I'm not sure if it would hold up its shape like how this solid builder gel did. When you see me, twist it and turn it over the nail, it kind of like hold its shape for a bit until I flash cure it real quick to keep it in place. So maybe I'll do that and see next time if I am to do any sculpting and I need it to be the color black. Maybe I'll see. But so far, the 4D gel palettes, when I use them, they're pretty dry for the most part. The black was pretty, it wasn't dry, it was perfect. So it might have worked for this part, but I don't know. But this is what I'm doing, trying to make his tentacles. And then when I get it to where I want it, I flash cure it real quick. Sorry about my head there. And then after I flash cure it real quick, then I went ahead and threw it into the bigger lamp to fully cure it. And look at my palette, y'all. It is such a mess, and it was a freaking bitch to clean it off too. I had to use a lot of my acetone just to clean it off. It was so annoying. So I don't know. It is still better than the other product, not the other product. Well, yeah, the other product, but from the other company. It's that other one is supposed to do the same thing, but it's more soft than this one. So I can't imagine if I was to use this one or that one for this portion of the design, it would have been horrible. So this was still a better call for this portion. And this company's solid builder gel would have been, it's a lot better to use for this portion over the other one. So I got it to where I want it and flash cured it, and then I had cured it completely on the big lamp. And then here I am gonna scrape. Oh no, not yet. But I'm not sure, I can't remember if I paused the video and then cleaned the hell out of my palette, but when you see my palette clean, that's what happened. It took me a good minute just to get everything off. And I found it easier stretching the builder gel onto the nail and then kind of stretch it on the nail. And then I squeeze the tips out and pull it to make it pointy. So this is after I cleaned the palette, thinking that it was going to be much smoother this time. Nope, it made it worse. Cleaning my palette with acetone, it made it worse. It made it stickier on the freaking palette. So right there, I just rolled it out on my fingertips with my, of course, on my rubber finger tips. And then I used the tweezers to pinch the ends. I'm pretty sure if I was to use my bare fingers, it would have been a lot better. But again, contact dermatitis, you don't want that. I personally did it a couple times, but just because it didn't happen then, that doesn't mean it wouldn't happen. But I did in the past use my fingers and my bare fingers, and it is a lot easier to use your bare fingers. Not saying that you shouldn't, okay? You shouldn't touch uncured gel, okay? But y'all do you. I'm just a DIYer. I do have my moments where I get frustrated and I would mold it in my fingers. I mean, the picture shows, people using it with their bare fingers. I use it with my bare fingers, but just because it is stated that it's okay to use your bare fingers, I wouldn't recommend it anyway. I personally do it here and there, but that's just me. So you guys do you. So here I am completed with the tentacles. I got it to where I want it, and then I'm filling up the cuticle area, the portion where the cuticle is covered, the portion of the nail where the hand will cover it. And then you're gonna see me waste a shitload of my liner black gel in this part. And when I think about it, I should have used my black Beetles polish instead. Why didn't I use my black Beetles polish? I don't know. I wasn't thinking, so I used half that container just to fill his tentacle branches thingy. So I need to go back and order me some more. I might just order more colors. It did came with a pack of 36, but I don't need to do colors at the moment. I just need black liner gel. I might also order me some white Beetles nail polish as well. So after I had colored in the black tentacles, the tentacles black with my liner gel, I went in and decided to do more spider black gel for more branch looking effects, the thinner branches, like the twigs, whatever you call it. So that's what I was trying to get, the look there. So I'm going to do it with both nails. I'm going to matte coat it, and then it is completed. You're going to see me all heavy-handed here. I believe it was just now where I was just having fun with the damn spider gel. I didn't know that I was being heavy-handed on picking up the gel, and I got it all over my fingernails and the nail stand. I love these spider gels. It's a good product. I love it. Especially using it to make spider webs. I love it. Alrighty. After, I don't know how long, I started working it. Well, I was working it all day. Didn't work on it straight, but I worked on it all day, and I actually finished in one day. So proud of myself. So here is the finished set. Slenderman set, and I absolutely love it. Gothy looking, don't it? I didn't think I was gonna make it too gothy, but hey, he's Slenderman. He's in the shadows, in the trees, okay? So I dig it. I actually like it. My husband, however, he didn't really care for the Slenderman. He wanted me to make his face smooth. He didn't want no eye sockets or like I guess the nose. But I told him when I did that it looked weird to me. So I don't know. So I just added eye sockets. So this is how he's looking. The finished nail set. Oh my god. Okay. Did I enjoy doing this nail set? It was okay. I enjoyed it until the index and the ring finger. Those were the worst because I don't know if you saw. Well, of course you did. I only recorded it, but my room is sort of hot, so it was sticking to my freaking palette. Oh my goodness, it was so annoying to deal with, and then it was stuck to everything, to my spatula, everything. I was like, oh my god, that was so annoying to deal with. And then it was getting stuck on my fingers, my nails. That was not fun at all. But other than that, it was fun to do. I enjoyed doing the line work on his suit and tie. And yeah, so I liked it. I didn't have an issue with it. However, his suit here kind of blended in to the back when I did the mat, but it's okay. I don't really get bothered by that. He kind of lost the white part, but it's okay. Like I said, he's in the shadows behind all them trees, okay, watching you and ready to grab you. But other than these two nails, it was fun. It was because my room is so freaking hot. I could have used the black 40 gel, but I didn't use it because they're dry, so I don't feel that it would mold the way I want. Maybe it would have worked better, I don't know, but I felt like I wouldn't be able to mold it easy like I did, besides it, you know, being hot in here and then it was getting stuck everywhere. I feel like it would crack and break more easier. So I mean, who knows, when I used it here it stood very well, but I don't know. I just decided to use the clear one instead and do that. But let's go ahead and put it on the hands and see how they look. All right, so this is how it's looking on the hand. And I love it. I'm so proud that I finished it in one day and not slacked off and left it as is. But yes, this is how it's looking. So I'm gonna take some more pictures with the hand and do some more shorts. But I'm not sure how long the video was. I try not to make it too long and try to pause on the areas that don't need to be seen. But for those of you that made it this far, I appreciate you watching. And to indicate that you did, let's see, what's the theme of this? I guess a white heart. To indicate that you watched it this far. So I appreciate you to those that watched it this far, and I hope to see you next time for my little next project. Thank you so much. Bye.